I was really excited to come up here and do this before Tyler pointed out that I'd be performing in front of a cum rag. All of a sudden, this is not so much fun anymore. Alright, so anyway guys, what's up? Steve and Kris. Let me be the first to say that I'm sick of being cold, man. Anybody else with me on that one? Yeah. Why do we live in Michigan? I watched an old lady walk out of her house today and go, "Oh, bullshit!" Hey man, old people are cool. There's a guy sitting like 2 tables behind me with a hat on that says, "Don't ask me for shit." I'm not gonna. Not gonna talk to that guy. He's got a crutch. Just one. Just one. I think it's like an accessory, like a watch or something. Don't ask me for shit. I'm carrying a crutch. Not even using it. Carrying a crutch. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, man. Old people are cool. I got yelled at earlier today for referring to a 93-year-old woman as old. And it wasn't even her that yelled at me. It was this like little hipster chick standing behind me. I was standing at Meijer, and I was just like, man, I wish this old lady would get her turkey. She's just like, excuse me, I would prefer if you didn't refer to her as old. I wish you would call her mature. And I said, why don't you be mature and shut the hell up? Because this oxygen-toting fossil in front of me is old. And so she got mad and she stormed off. And all of a sudden, the old lady turns around and she goes, "Stupid girl, I'm old as dirt." You're pretty cool, old lady. I ain't asking you for shit. Yeah, so anyway, I'm sick of the cold, but I really like winter. Because winter time is the only time that it is totally acceptable to throw pee at your friends. It's like, that'd be weird if in the summer you're just like peeing on your hands and flicking it on people. But like, you make a yellow snowball, your friends better watch out, man. They're going down. Yeah, it's weird being cold, because like, it really points out, for like, my one goal in life is to grow a beard. And the reason that is because I can't. Like, and it's so frustrating because like my ethnic makeup, I'm half Polish, I'm a quarter German, 2 very hairy people, but then like I'm a quarter Korean. It's like some weird flea market happening inside me, you know what I mean? But like, you know, those are 2 very hairy groups, but then the Korean side came in like the dictator that it is and said there will be no hair. It's really frustrating, man, because like I'm so close. This is like 6 months of effort for me right now, what I've got going on right here. Like, part of me, you know, entertains the thought that just, maybe I haven't gone through puberty yet. Maybe like in my 30s, you know, I'll just sneeze one day and it'll just be like, guys, I grew a beard. Oh, that joke's great. Ridiculous. You guys are dirty. I had this room pegged as it was gonna go awful, but you guys have proved me wrong. Again, I was writing dick jokes earlier today, and I wanted to Google some like creative terms for your wiener, and baloney pony made every single list that I found. That means that there's more than one guy out there who has referred to this thing as a baloney pony. Now girls, if you're ever with a guy and he refers to this thing as a baloney pony and you just like go with it, there is no more question about this. You are a slut. Nothing wrong with that. Sexual prowess. Woo! I know, man, sex is a weird subject. It's one of those things that seems to be like everywhere and nowhere at the exact same time. I was driving down the interstate the other day, and I saw a billboard for a tractor company that said, "Love at first load." No guy is thinking about tractors when he reads that sentence. It's just weird, man. Like, I don't know, sex is like, we should be more open about it with our kids. That sounds weird. I'm sticking by that. We should be more open about sex with our kids. And I had a bad experience with that. God, this is getting worse. No, I was in grade school, and we were riding on a bus, and we were driving by this pasture, and there were two cows just going to town on each other. And this kid on the bus goes, "Teacher, what are those cows doing to each other?" And without missing a beat, she goes, "That is how milk is made." And then this kid in the back of the bus raises his hand and goes, "Teacher, how do they make chocolate milk?" The bus driver whips around, he's like, "Yeah, teach, tell us how they make chocolate milk." It's a cow butt sex jokes for you keeping people at home, keeping score. Yeah, my parents had a really good chance to educate me on the birds and the bees one time. We were at the zoo, and we walked up on the desert tortoises, and we saw one just standing there normal, and the other one had its legs on its shell and its head back going, "Whoa!" And I said, "Dad, what are those two turtles doing to each other?" And he said, "Stephen, they're wrestling." And then he turned to my mom and said, "I hope he's stupid enough to believe that." Which I was. And I shouldn't have been, because right after that, the zookeeper walked up and he was just like, "Whoa, that is one fertile turtle." So I don't go to zoos anymore. That's weird. Yeah. I don't know. I recently moved up here from Texas because I'm stupid. And it's usually what I say. It's so different because in Texas, they think that they are the only people. And everything north of Amarillo might as well be communist Russia. And people are like, "Hey, why'd you leave Texas? Isn't the weather nice down there?" Yeah, if you're a cactus. But cactus are the herpes of Mother Nature. I don't need that shit, you know? So anyway, I went to visit recently, and we went out on a boat. And every time you go on a boat, somebody has to make a Titanic reference. Without fail, because people are stupid. And this time, you go out on the boat, and there's "Hey, it's we're on the Titanic." Why would you say that? We're on a boat right now. There's no icebergs, we're in Texas. And everybody without fail goes to the front of the boat and is just "I'm the king of the world." This time it was my mom. So I shoved her off for being stupid and inaccurate. You'd be the queen of the world. It's pissing me off. People make Titanic references on canoes. Oh, it's it's on the Titanic. No, it's not. Drowning would be more like you're on the Titanic than a canoe. I don't know, man. I think everybody's a little bit stupid. I know I'm stupid. Just last weekend, I spent 4 hours fishing on a lake before a jogger came by and told me that that lake had been empty of fish for 3 years. I'm screwed when the system fails, guys. I'm going down. But, yeah, so, anyway, I live in Grand Rapids. I've lived there for about a year now. And can anybody tell me why the statue of Rosa Parks downtown is standing up? Whoa. It's cool, guys. Historical inaccuracy makes me uncomfortable, too. Building a statue of Jackie Robinson holding golf clubs. Alright. Yeah, but I like living in Grand Rapids. It's pretty cool. I like it because marijuana is decriminalized there, the way it should be. And I really like it because I'm sick of reading in the media how they try to make marijuana seem like it's a bad thing. I read this article and it said that this kid killed his parents with a hammer because he was high on marijuana. No. He killed his parents with a hammer because he hates them. You don't just get high and start whacking people with tools. The only thing dangerous about pot are the drug dealers, and 9 times out of 10, they just want to be your friend. Which is a weird thing, because you don't walk into Meijer and the cashier is "You buy Cheerios? I buy Cheerios. We should shop here together." happen. I don't want to be your friend. Just give me my shit. That's how it goes. Yeah, because like, the grocery store could be scary enough. I don't want the cashier trying to be my friend, you know what I mean? And I was in Meijer the other day, and when I walked in, I saw a flyer for a national stutter convention. Yeah, it was a 3-day event. They only had 2 speakers scheduled. Wanted ample time to get their point across, I guess. But, no, I was in Meijer because I was getting some Pop-Tarts. And because I'm a child, and because marijuana is decriminalized in Grand Rapids. So I went in and I got my Pop-Tarts, and when I picked them up, I read on the box, and it said, proud sponsor of the Olympics. What is Pop-Tart doing sponsoring athletic events? I can just see those ads now, just like, these Olympics brought to you by Pop-Tart, making sure there's not too much competition. Pretty good. So I got my Pop-Tarts, and I got up to the register, and the guy in front of me was freaking out because his total was $6.66. Now I get it, like 666 and the devil, but people get a genuine fear in their heart. They're like, I can't pay that amount of money. Like, what do you think is going to happen to you if you pay the $6.66? The devil's going to pop out of the ground and be like, oh, I'm everything evil, but I'm only summoned by perfect change. Drag you to hell and rape you for buying bagels? Like, what are you afraid of? Just pay the money. So, I don't know. I have a hard time relating to people, because this is how I think. You know, like, try dating for a while. Dating's weird. The Nintendo scene, like the bar scene, single bar scene, reminds me a lot of like playing Nintendo as a kid. Only now, like, the boys are the game cartridges and the girls are the little boy. You just go out, find one you like, blow on it a little bit, then you play it for a few months and dump it for a new one. And every now and then, you'll find that game that you really love, and you'll keep playing that thing. You'll never get sick of it. And then one day, you'll come home from work a little early, and you'll find that game in your bedroom shoved in your best friend's Nintendo. True story. Brings a whole new meaning to the term, don't hate the player, hate the game. It's ridiculous. No, man. I've been in a relationship for a while now, and that's a lot of fun, because, like, sex comes easier. But it also, you know, just walk in and be like, you want this? Yeah, okay, let's go. That has never happened. Look at me, I think cats like this are cool. That has never happened. No, it is. I like being in a relationship, but sometimes it gets too comfortable. Like the other day, my girlfriend walked in on me wiping my butt. And not did she just walk in, she started to critique my technique. She goes, that's how you do that? It's like, am I doing it wrong? This is the best I've learned through trial and error. I don't know, I've never seen another man wipe his ass before. She goes, here, let me show you how to do it. No! We are not about to have butt wiping lessons in my home. I'm a grown man. You're not going to show me that skill. Yeah. I'm not sure how to feel about that applause. That lady likes the way I wipe my ass. I love you. Just please don't correct me on it. No, man. I'm uncomfortable right now. It's like you guys all just clapped for the weirdest thing. I'll take it. You guys are cool, man. I can fill you in on this. Had a little eye-opening experience into the gay lifestyle recently. Really scared to tell this joke because there's a lot of cowboy hats and leather jackets in the crowd right now. And that guy's not going to give me shit back there, so... Let's do this. I was wiping my ass. I was wiping my ass. That's how I got a good look into the gay lifestyle. I was wiping my ass. I was doing some real deep cleaning by myself. Accidentally accidentally popped a finger in there. Kinda liked it. Not like in a butt sex forever kind of way, but like, I get it, you know. I get it. I'm not gonna judge him anymore. Kind of onto something. Bunch of dirty motherfuckers. They told me not to cuss and to fucking cut my shit back, and you guys are just nasty. Alright, fine, let's do this. I don't understand why there's so much like animosity towards the gay community. Like, I understand why women don't like them, because they're taking all the clean men. But like, you know, guys, they're just like, oh, it's gross, it's butt sex. And it's like, what are you talking about? The #1 fetish among straight men is anal sex. It's not gross. They're just like, yeah, but it's a guy's butt. Yeah, a gay guy's butt. He's not like me and Kris. He maintains that thing, you know? What do you think these guys are doing? Just taking massive dumps and then plowing each other? Like, no, man, they clean that stuff. Like, I don't know, man, it's not gross, it's just not your thing. You know? Like, I don't have sex with retarded women. They're not gross, they're just not my thing. That, and I don't know if it's necessarily legal for a guy like me to have sex with a retarded woman. Which is probably the only reason that I don't do it. Because retarded women would probably have sex with me. Like, I think they would have sex with just about anybody here. Because retarded people are cool. They're like old people. I should not have said that in this room. Not that right. No, retarded people are not. They're very nice. And they're some of the nicest people that I've met. And that's what happens when you're too stupid to have anything but love in your heart. That joke is beautiful because it tears them down and builds them right back up. I do, I love retarded people. I think it's retarded that they have so much like pressure on the gay community. It causes a lot of oppression. Like, I have this friend who is totally gay, and he won't admit it, so nobody thinks he's gay because he says he's not. But actions speak louder than words, and he seems pretty gay when he's sucking my dick. I mean, I would totally let a guy blow me. Are you kidding me? That doesn't make me gay. That just makes blowjobs my thing. Yeah, it's pretty good. See, I think it's probably best that I have a girlfriend. Like, I wasn't able to nail one of those down. I should probably just keep that. I don't have good luck, man. Sex is confusing. Sex is very confusing. Like, there's a lot of people that are really kinky, and I'm not kinky. Like, I like to think I'm kinky because I'll tap you on the butt a couple times, but that's not kinky. Like, there's people into like S&M, sadomasochism, and I don't know. Like, I've always thought that sex was good enough with the parts that it comes with. You know what I mean? But like, there's people like, I've never been in the middle of a cosmic orgasm and thought to myself, wow, I wish I had some nipple clamps right now. That would make this way better. Like, it doesn't even stop there. They just got it, they're all thinking, damn, I should have run my nipple clamps with. Old people are kinky. But it doesn't even stop there, man. There's people into like getting pooped on. Yeah, that's gross. Like, how do you meet like-minded people? They must go to conventions to meet people like that. Somewhere like Party Poopers of America. I'd go to that. That'd be good marketing. Sounds fun. I don't know, man. Try to stay away from all that stuff. Somebody just went, Do I look like the kind of person that's into being pooped on? Because I am. Me and the lady in the window over there.
Just had a free dinner.
Hey guys, I'm getting pooped on tonight. I'm not actually getting a free dinner, that's just code words. You're getting a free dinner tonight. Scatman do up here. tonight, so I don't know if you have been able to tell yet, I have trouble relating to people. I've recently come to terms with something that, oddly enough, I don't have in common with most people. And it's the fact that I've never seen my parents naked. And from what I've gathered, a lot of you have. Seen your parents, not mine. That would be horrible. But, you know, like, people are always, like, shocked and offended when I tell them this. I'm like, what do you mean you've never seen your parents naked? Let me clarify. Every time I've seen my parents, they have had their clothes on. I met this one guy who said he could remember a family bath time with his dad. Now, this may just be me, but if you're old, like, if you're taking baths with your dad, and you're old enough to, remember? You should probably start asking some serious questions. The only bath time I can remember is with my older sister, because she just visited last week. I like comedy, there's a lot of jokes up here, and that was not one of them. I'm 26 and I shower with my older sister. Shower, not even bathe. Getting a free meal tonight. Shouldn't have said that. No, man, when you're young and you have siblings, like, you take baths together. I'm gonna make my kids bathe together until they move out. I can't wait for those arguments, just like Dad. I'm 17, I'm my own person, I have tits. Yeah? When you get your own house with your own bills, then you can have your own bath time. Now go help your brother shave his ass. It looks like porcupine sex down there. You guys are awesome. Slapped at a porcupine pubes joke. Okay, I'll leave it at this. I didn't have a lot of girlfriends growing up. I don't know if that's obvious or not. I love you guys. Somebody just said, yup. Goddamn right, that's how you ended up on stage in a fedora. Awkward youth. Yeah, spent a lot of time in the friend zone, and that's a terrible place to be anytime, ever. Like, I can't tell you the amount of times I've had a girl look me dead in the eyes and say, but Steven, what we have is better than love. Better than love? We lay in your bed fully clothed and awkwardly pretend my erection isn't there. Then I have to go rub one out to a yearbook photo at your house. Better than love? What is love to you? Slavery? I'm like, you know, when you're only hanging out with girls and the only thing you're doing is hanging out, you get extremely desperate. I made out with a chubby dude with long hair one time because the room was dark and it felt the same. God, I wish that wasn't true. I'm doing this. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna leave on the making out with a dude joke. Thank you guys, I'm Steven Kris.